The
We go.
reason I got into the industry was I just turned 20 and all of my friends were in long-term relationships that they'd been in since they were like 16, right? My cousin was living overseas and I was like, I had nothing to do on the weekends. Like, I was like, what do I do on the weekend, right? And I was studying at the time and yeah, I just thought it would be something fun. And obviously, like when you're that age, going out's expensive. And I was like, no, the money I was making wasn't much. And then my best friend actually worked with a stripper. And I would kind of hear her stories. And I was like, you know what? Like, this doesn't actually sound so bad. So I just started I went to the club. I started working. I remember how nervous I was. I literally did
Were you
not eat that day.
were you
Yeah, I was
stripping
gonna say,
straight away?
Yeah,
was
I
it stripping
I was stripping,
first?
yeah. So I
Okay,
started.
cool,
So I
okay.
started stripping, and I did that for like 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. And I didn't really have I didn't really think I was gonna stop stripping, but the industry did change a lot. And
In terms of what?
I had a club I really liked to work at, in Five Dock, and the club actually closed down because a lot of police issues and stuff, which, yeah, that's another story. But
We're not going
but
into the details.
yeah, we won't go into the details. But yeah, it was. I don't know. It was a good environment, but at the same time, the clubs have really started to die out, and they just kept upping the prices. And the guys are just like, I'm not spending $500 an hour to just what?
Oh, she said you said lockouts came in.
Yeah, the
yeah.
lockouts
So
came in.
I would have probably had.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's a good
just a
point.
lot of things have changed, and yeah, so that's kind of how it started. And then I felt like at the time, I just didn't have, I didn't have a good relationship with men, and I feel like they were always controlling me in a way, like controlling my emotions. And I feel like when I started dancing, I kind of took that power back,
Yeah,
and I started to have
definitely.
better boundaries with men, and I feel like I actually started to like men more as well.
Definitely.
I started to meet a lot of positive men in that environment, which I guess people don't think that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of people say the industry makes them hate men, but it's actually made me have a better relationship with.
It's definitely made my boundaries a lot better. That's a really good point.